Chapter 10. Project Tracking and Energy Management. Time management is not going to save you. Yes, these are the nuggets of wisdom you paid $15 for when you purchased this book. And yes, I do think this hot take will change your life. Here's why. You can't manage your time. Time is a finite source, but you can manage your energy and the strategy of how you approach projects, which in turn affects how much time you have. If you think time blocking and structured work sessions can get you to your income goals alone, I'd like to help you break some of your bad habits that your life before freelancing may have taught you. Exit the 9-to-5 matrix. Saying no to the blue pill employee life. Okay, I need to offer some words of tough love because this is by far the biggest stumbling block that hurt me when I started as a freelancer. I didn't unlearn my bad habits from my time of being an employee fast enough. I was much like Neo, reluctant to fully understand the implications of the matrix and how my old life had kept me trapped. When I skipped away from the world of clock in, clock out full-time employment, I had a sense of gripping dread that whenever I wasn't at my desk between the hours of 9 to 5, I was ruining my career as a freelance writer. In fact, I overcompensated and spent a lot of time spinning my wheels instead of doing the things I needed to do. I was working hard, not working smart. That's why I burned out and nearly gave up on freelancing. I didn't have any strategy when it came to managing my energy. Because here's the thing. The 9-to-5 industrial complex makes sense if most of that time is spent doing rote tasks to complete goals for someone else, sitting in meetings organized by other people, and not being productive for a large chunk of that day, but still collecting a paycheck just for being online and available. If you've made the leap and are a full-time freelance writer, it's important to break that habit of doing work for the sake of work. Now, you need to reprioritize your time around what actually needs to get done and throw out the rest. Understand that energy management is your secret to success. This is the secret sauce when it comes to finding success as a freelance writer. First, let's look at the parts of freelance writing that can drain our energy faster than we'd like. Energy-draining activities as a freelancer. Difficult clients. Complex projects without clear guidelines or expectations. Poorly managed projects. Juggling a large number of clients. Work that you're not passionate about. Fast turnarounds or unrealistic deadlines. Low-paying assignments or clients. Dealing with billing/bookkeeping/accounting work you could outsource. Some of these factors are out of our control, but some are controllable. If a client ends up being tough to work with and affecting your mood and productivity to the point where you're falling behind on your other work, it might be time to let them go, even if they pay well. Same with the flip side. If you work for a really great client but they don't pay you well, you might need to move on if you're having trouble managing your workload and your other clients pay you better. Think back to the supply and demand section in Chapter 5. The type of work you're doing matters too. Once I had a client who paid super well, and I could always expect an oversized paycheck from them every month. It was nice until I realized I dreaded the work I was doing. I found myself struggling to meet deadlines and feeling exhausted every time I was working on that project. I ended up parting ways with that client, and the space I made was suddenly filled with work I was actually excited about and ended up paying better too. In freelancing and in life, stay centered on your true north. Once you identify your true north, it's about doing the work needed to shift the sails and head in the direction you internally know you want to go. Don't be afraid. One 20-minute hard conversation is better than months of unhappiness. When you're freelance, you are, well, free to build the world you want around your priorities. Freelancing takes a lot more work than a corporate job, but once you've traversed the forest of uncertainty, you're free to build a new home on land you've cultivated from scratch. While it can be scary to turn down work or walk away from a lucrative assignment, pretty much every problem you encounter as a freelancer can be traced back to energy management. If you feel burned out consistently to the point where a day off isn't helping, then take a critical look at what makes you feel drained and make adjustments to your projects from there. Discomfort is the light that shines on what you need to overcome or change. Prioritize your green light tasks and habits. When it comes to energy management, this concept changed the way I looked at my schedule and how I prioritize things. As a new freelancer, I spent too much time on the wrong things. I needed work, but instead of doing things that led to work, cold emailing, outreach to potential clients, writing blogs on topics clients were searching for, submitting to jobs on freelancing platforms, I was getting caught up in busy work. I was spinning my wheels, getting burned out, and working 80-hour weeks that were chaotic, and I didn't understand why. Now I work a lot less, but get a lot more done. And this is because I learned how to focus on my green light priorities. Green light priorities build momentum, and they directly lead to the outcome you want. Need clients? A green light priority would be to send 10 cold emails per day. Have too many clients? A green light priority would be to redefine your pricing structure or understand how to outsource or scale. Yellow light activities are what I talked about earlier, things like writing on your blog or posting on social media. These things may get you clients, perhaps down the road when your blog is ranked or when your following has grown, but they aren't leading to a green means go moment now. You're still waiting at that intersection. There's nothing bad about having some yellow light things in your calendar. You do need to build up things like passive leads and income, but these shouldn't be the majority of your schedule, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed with clients or unsure where your next job is coming from. If things feel shaky in your world, it's usually best to divert energy from yellow light activities to green light activities and habits so you can see an immediate effect on your income and goals. Red light activities are true time wasters. Clients who can't afford you but want to hop on a call and try and haggle with you anyways. Clients that are toxic or flaky or even flat-out procrastination, like endlessly scrolling through the internet or watching TV instead of doing the work you need to get done. Red light activities are actively sabotaging you because they're not moments of true rest or learning experiences. They're time wasters and energy black holes that suck the life out of you and can burn out freelancers who get caught up in this vicious cycle of red light distractions. If you want to find success, you need to eliminate red light tasks and clients ASAP so you're in a better headspace. Quick tip, color code your day. Want immediate feedback on how you're spending your time as a freelancer? Color code your day using my green light, yellow light, and red light system. Designate all tasks that are directly related to your main goal right now as green light tasks. Place any non-priority tasks that can still help your business in the yellow light category. Give any toxic projects or mindless procrastination spirals a red light. Do this for a week. You can use a time tracking tool to help you see how much time you spend doing certain things and sort them into different categories and colors. At the end of a week, look back at your schedule. How did you spend your time? What percentage were green light tasks that moved the needle? Are you still a bit shy of your goals, and do you need to devote more time to these types of tasks? What did your yellow light time look like? Are you building compounding projects in that time, or was that distracting you from your main priority? How did red light tasks sabotage you this week? No one else will audit your schedule, so it's up to you to take control of your time and energy. I create these voiceovers using Wondercraft AI, a text-to-speech tool that speaks in your voice so you can create more podcasts, audiobooks, and voiceovers, all by just dropping in some text. Use my code SUTO50, SUTO50, or the link in the description below to get 50% off your Wondercraft AI subscription. I get a small commission if you use my code, so thanks for your support. Sending creativity and good writing vibes your way. Amy.